Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to another installment of our weekly member spotlight. Today we are here with Nichole Wiley from BRG. Thank you, Nichole, so much for joining us this morning. Who knew it was going to be so dreary and snowy this morning?
Right.
So we're all happy to be here and happy you're joining us. If it's your first time watching, thank you so much. And thank you for following us on social media. We want to encourage you to encourage your friends, your colleagues to join in on this fun. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest. We're out there everywhere, and we are really hoping to push that this year to get you all as engaged as possible. That's where you're going to find all your information about classes, events, everything you need to know about our industry here in Cincinnati. The only update I want to give about events this week is coming up in February on the 18th is our annual State of the Industry at the Oasis in Loveland. If you've never been, this is the event. It's super well attended. The networking opportunities are awesome, and Dave Lockard, that speech he gives every year, is so informative. You really walk away from that feeling refreshed and knowledgeable about our local industry. If you're interested, of course, as always, reach out. If you're concerned about tickets or a table, reach out to some of your suppliers like myself, Court. We always have seats at the table, and we would love to host you if you're really interested in coming and just looking for a way to kind of get into the industry. Without further ado, Nichole, let's get started.
Great.
Like I said, Nichole is with BRG, so why don't you tell us a little bit about your position first?
Sure. I am a senior community manager. It is a position that's been developed with BRG, kind of like a stepping stone on to a area and then a portfolio manager. So it allows you to work directly with other sites and also manage your own. So I'm kind of the in-between between the portfolio manager and the property manager.
Okay. Do you want to share with us the sites that you have?
I do.
Kind of showcase those?
I do, absolutely. So my main property is Steeplechase, and that is in Loveland, Ohio. I also assist in managing Timber Ridge in Sharonville, along with Shenandoah Woods.
Awesome. Those are all great locations, too.
Absolutely.
Really convenient locations.
Yes.
So how long have you been in the industry?
Wow. I've been in the industry for 25 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you started when you were like 5.
Yeah, right?
Wow, that was your first job. You started
Yeah.
very early.
Yeah.
How did you get into it?
Wow. So actually, I took a job with a temp agency, and
Oh, okay.
It just so happened to be at Old Montgomery.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. They said I would be just answering phone calls like a receptionist position. And then the leasing agent there let me lease a few apartments, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. That is how all of our stories go
Right.
in this industry. Do you have a most memorable story over those years? Is there one that sticks out to you, or just kind of a general feeling you've gotten, or?
Right. There's so many. I just really enjoy the business. I always have. I enjoy providing people with homes.
Yeah.
And of late, I really like to help my team build their careers, get on the right career path, things like that. So
I think that's great with your senior position. I think all of our journey through this industry, one of the key points that you mentioned is finding people a home. And I really think that's what sets us apart from other sales industries, other maintenance industries, is we're working with people's homes, you know, where they come to get away from everything else. And it's such an important part of their lives. And I think all of us feel so lucky to be such a pivotal part in that part of their lives.
For
And then
sure.
to be on the career building side for your colleagues and associates. I mean, it's so fun to watch people grow
right.
in this industry and kind of find out what path they want to take. Because I really think there's so many different ones that people can follow. So that's great.
Yeah.
What about advice or perspective along those lines? Is there something that you tell our newcomers into the industry or your employees to kind of get them going or encourage them?
Sure. I encourage them to surround themselves with people who are interested in growing and helping them grow their career. I always push education. That's always been a strong suit in my family, and so the more education that you can receive, the better you will be. Along with people at business experience. Find you a mentor, somebody that's willing to take you under their wing and show you all the ropes from the inside out.
Yes. I love that advice. I have 2 mentors that I can think of off the top of my head. You all know them out there if you're watching too. And I mean, every day they're I think about how they've helped me or they're still helping me in this role. So really great. Okay, now we're going to get a little bit personal and get to know you a little bit better. Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
We'll start really easy. Tell us about the last book that you read.
It's called Resurrecting Midnight.
Okay.
It's by an author named Eric Jerome Dickey.
Mm-hmm.
He writes like storytelling with always a dramatic finish.
Oh.
So Resurrecting Midnight was probably the 5th in a series of this particular character.
Okay, cool.
So,
And you read the whole series?
Yes.
So is it over?
It's one more that I have sitting on my table that I know when I begin to read it, I won't stop.
Yep.
So.
Mm-hmm. Good for you to find the time to read. I noticed on the next question, it's what's your favorite hobby? And you'd mentioned reading too. And what like a personal gift to yourself, I think. So
Absolutely.
Are there any other hobbies or things you like to do in your free time? Do you have much free time?
It doesn't seem like it.
Right.
It seems like I'm always busy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty active in my church also.
Oh, good.
I actually teach dance at my church.
Oh, how fun.
I do,
That's a fun fact.
So that's awesome. Spending time with my family.
Sure.
That's what's most important.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. How about a favorite food or restaurant?
Well, not necessarily a restaurant, but over the last few years, I've taken a liking to Mexican.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Who doesn't love Mexican food?
10 years ago, you couldn't get me to eat a taco, but now
Really?
it's like all I crave.
Oh,
so
interesting.
yeah, I know, right? Trying new things.
When I did this interview, when I was the interviewee, my favorite restaurant is a Mexican restaurant.
Wow.
So if you're interested,
Sure.
it's called La Mexicana. It's in Newport, Kentucky, if you haven't been there, and it is the best. And I know even in these interviews, I'm not the only one who said that.
Right.
So stand by it. Best
Okay.
Mexican food in the city.
Sounds
You got to
great.
try it out. Do you have any pets?
I do. I have a dog.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Brownie. He is actually a rescue. I found him at an apartment community.
Oh,
yeah.
That's such a common theme in these interviews too. That's so funny.
Yeah, so he is 10 years old.
Aw. What kind?
He's a mutt, actually.
Who knows?
Who
Yeah.
knows? Yeah, he's just the best dog ever.
He's just a good boy.
Absolutely.
Good,
Yeah.
good. How about TV shows or movies? What do you love to watch?
One of my favorites is Modern Family.
Mm-hmm.
I love The Office.
Me too.
Steve Carell is one of my favorites.
Yes.
And Martin Lawrence, his old series,
yeah.
I still watch that in reruns.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
I would love to go back and watch those.
Great.
That would bring back some great memories.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite character on The Office?
Steve Carell.
Oh yeah, Michael.
Him. And
So cringy.
Jim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta love Jim.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
They have a podcast now. I don't know if you ever get to listen to podcasts,
way.
but Angela and Pam, they're best friends in real life, and they co-host a podcast now where they go back and kind of like talk about the Office episodes. It's really good if you have a chance. Really good. I think it's called Office Ladies. And I saw your favorite sports team, so
Yay.
let's talk about that for a minute.
Absolutely.
Okay.
My husband has been a 49ers fan since he was a kid, so this is an amazing year for us.
Yeah.
You
What
see
are
me
you
get,
doing
like,
on
super
Sunday?
excited. I got my 49ers bracelet on right here. Yay. We're just going to hang out at home, have some good eats and watch the game. Go ahead.
Oh, when it's your favorite team,
Right.
you almost have to be like somewhere where you can
Right?
really like,
Just
I don't
relax.
know, focus on this. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different when you're just watching some other teams and it's a good time. But
Right.
if it's your team in the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
that's so exciting.
Yeah.
What made him be a 49ers fan? I'm curious.
I don't know. He really liked Jerry Rice.
Yep.
Yep. So then from there on, he just
I remember, I hope this is right. This could go viral if it's wrong. But weren't the Bengals in the Super Bowl with the 49ers? I think when I was a kid, please, everybody's looking in the room like that's not true. But I'm pretty sure I have that memory.
I remember the Bengals going to the Super Bowl, but I don't remember
They
who
played the
played.
49ers.
Where was it? Okay.
People out there are just like, come on, you guys. That is what happened.
It's pretty bad.
Or it didn't, and forget this ever happened if that's the case. How about a best concert that you ever attended?
Oh, goodness. I got to see Stevie Wonder in Atlanta.
Oh, how cool.
Absolutely. I've been a huge fan all my life.
I would love to see him live.
It was an amazing concert.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Best song he did while he was there?
My favorite song is called As by him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know that off the top of my head.
It's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful love song.
Okay.
If you have the opportunity.
Oh, I'm going to listen to it. And if you were an animal, what would you be?
I picked the Black Panther.
Yeah.
Right?
How could you not?
I know, right?
Yeah.
She's just so sleek and smooth, right?
Yes.
So, yeah.
I love that answer.
Yeah.
And how about telling us a little bit about your family? You said you love spending time with them, so share a little bit more about that.
Sure. So my husband and I will be married 10 years this year. We've known each other. Thank you. Since we were 14 years old.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
So we have 3 children altogether. Actually, our daughter just got engaged last weekend.
Gosh.
Yay.
Congratulations
Absolutely.
Again. Wow.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It's just great to see your kids happy.
Oh,
There's nothing more. So,
yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. And how about the best vacation that you've ever taken?
Las Vegas.
Oh, I've never been.
Oh, gosh.
Was it great because you won a ton of money?
No. I wish. It's more like, us being in the customer service industry, we are like super huge on customer service.
Yes.
And I got the best service, the most polite people. The food was great. The atmosphere was wonderful. It was all it was cracked up to be.
Yes. I love that you said that because that is so true of people in our industry. I think we are one of the few people that good customer service we notice more than bad customer service.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people, take the time to respond or review to bad customer service, but when you get that great service and they're doing everything they should be doing and more, it really means a lot. I love that.
Absolutely.
And I actually remember your answer for this, and I love this too. If you were a movie character, who would you be? I love this.
So I am an animation fan.
Yes.
And so it would be Judy Hopps.
I love that. It's Zootopia, right?
Zootopia,
yeah, if you haven't seen that, just based on her answer, it's worth watching to see Judy Hopps. She is the greatest character. She embodies so many great qualities. I love that. Yeah. I have 2 younger girls, and I think when we watched that movie, I thought that is a great character for them to see. She's got it all. Yeah. And then I sometimes ask this and I sometimes don't, but I loved your answer about your interesting detail because I find myself getting distracted by this while we're interviewing today. So do you want to share your interesting detail about yourself?
I love earrings.
I know. So that's the thing. If you can see, they're like my golden keys. Yes. Very cool. Yes. Do you have like a favorite pair or a story about the, a funny way you found a pair?
My best friend knows me so well, and she's the only person outside of myself who can pick out my earrings.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So on the Vegas trip, she bought me a pair of earrings that have eyeballs in them. And everybody's like, that is so weird. And I'm like, that is so weird, It's
kind of cool.
So, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. So I wore my keys today because apartment industry, helping with new homes.
Love that. Love it.
Thank you.
I love that we could maybe gauge our agenda or our moods based on your earrings. Like, what's Nichole wearing today? That's going to be our theme today. So. Those are all the questions I have.
Great.
So thank you so much for sharing your morning and sharing some details about your personal life and your professional life with us. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
If you see Nichole out at any events or around the office, be sure to stop and say hi. There's so much more. You're hilarious. I'm sure you'll have a great conversation with her. Again, don't forget about the State of the Industry in February. It's on the 18th. If you're interested in doing this interview with us, please reach out. We would love to have you. It doesn't matter what company, what role you are. We want to learn as much about our members as possible. So thanks again, Nichole, and everyone. Have a great weekend.